All right, so here we go. We're going to be filling these walls here with conventional stick framing. Got our plates all laid out. We're just going to build them, tilt them, nail them in the hole. Pretty easy. Big beater. Cut. All right, check it out. We got that wall framed up, looking good. Tristan and I, we have to get up and we have to sheet this upper wall, and I'll explain that. It's super ass backward. We need it to create a ledger, a place to hang our ledger. I got to get my sheeting in between it. So the ledger's going to go up there for this roof. Yeah, normally you would start down here and work up, but we're stupid and we're not doing it that way. I'll tell you why. Okay, the reasoning for doing what we're doing here. We're starting up there because we need our ledger, okay? So we can build this roof. We need this roof so we can work off of it to go up. We haven't sheeted this yet because this process is very slow. And if we do sheet it, we're gonna end up with a ruined subfloor. So much water, too much rain, too much time. And yes, you can put visqueen over it, but it still inevitably always gets wet. So we're still holding off on this. So we're kind of doing this ass backward, but it's all because of time. You know, if this thing was a conventionally framed house, we'd have the walls framed and the roof on and sheeted and done in, 3 to 4 weeks tops. Well, that's not the way it's going. We're milling all our own lumber, so it's very, very slow. And we're not gonna mill it and air sticker it for a year and a half. We mill and then we frame, then we mill, then we frame. So it's a very slow process. If we milled everything and air stickered everything, a lot of our lumber would go to hell. So that's why we green frame. We use it green, you get it in place, you nail it, it dries in place, it's fine, it's great. There's a lot of reasons why we're doing things backward here, but it's mainly because of the time it takes to frame and build this way. So, any rate, that's what we're doing. Agree with it, don't agree with it, I don't care, but that's what we're doing.
Don't hit that. Oh, you almost caught that system. Watch your little fingies. Around the outside corner. There you go. Slide her up, bud.
All right, we got a little bit of a twisted post. Proud. Not too bad, but you don't want that protrusion up there, especially around where your windows are. It's a bitch to get the flange set nice and tight against your OSB. You don't want to rack your window frame. Oh yeah, I got bracing in the way. Hey Elliot, got it? Okay, set on the runs. Hey, who made all these shavings? That. Ready? We're gonna go straight up, not out to the edge. Straight up, okay. Fingers. Slide her out. Top needs to go just a little bit. Slow plate. I should have my T-square out here. How do we do? Let's see. Am I picking it up? Push it over. top. You got it? You can go ahead and pre-measure all your sheets and put them up, and it's a lot of extra time. Most guys do this if they don't pre-sheet their walls on the ground. So we just come on the inside here with the Sawzall and cut it out. Simple. And if you're gonna start a Sawzall blade, if you've never done this, you just start slow. Don't just try and blast it in, or I've seen people try and drill holes. You don't need to do that. You just take and start. There you go. If you couldn't tell, this sheet up here isn't nailed yet all the way. We couldn't reach it. So once we get the ledger and this roof that's attaching about down here on, we'll make sure to fully nail and not miss any spots. But yeah, there's a few spots that are flapping, but oh well. All right, folks, here we are, another day. So it's been really hot. So we've only been working till like noon, 1 tops. So we've been getting out early, trying to get what we can before the heat hits us. But so we're gonna jump onto now is we're going to determine where this hip rafter is gonna land. So we're determining that by squaring off this side of the house. So equidistant, the beam out here on the front from the house, and pull back in this same direction here to find a vertical line. Because on a hip, you're gonna have to, if it's a right angle, which it should be, you're basically making a perfect 4-sided square right here on this side. That determines this point where your hip rafter is going to land. Also, we're going to take and transpose up here, top of rafter, once we get this set, and it's going to pull through right here, top of ledger, transpose up. That'll also help determine our height. We'll check that both ways by also doing the math of our rise and run, which is a 2.5 and 12 on this covered porch. So we're gonna find this over here and work on getting that ledger set. But first, we're most likely gonna get all these rafters cut and installed, and then we'll go ahead and work around the front of the building. The back is gonna be last. I gotta go still mill a bunch of material for it. Go as far to the right as you can.
No, we're good, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, that's a hot chisel. I see it. We good.
Thank you. How's the fit out there now, bud?
Beautiful. Yeah, 16.
There we go.
Pull it up a little bit. Just keep going. As much as you dare. You're gonna get around your window. Okay, there you go.
Just kerf cutting that. So what you end up with is a nice flat square corner for your seat cut to land against. We'll bind up. I think you got her, mate.
Alright, so what we got here is our muriatic acid, and we're going to dip the heads of these bolts in it. Pro tip, wear safety glasses and don't breathe it. Alright, got our muriatic acid and our fancy dancy handy dandy little tote thing right here. So you're just going to put a little bit in there. It does not take much. Alright, so let it sit in there for, I don't know, 20 seconds. We're gonna take it out and wash it off and show you what we got. To wash it off, just rinse it off. Nothing too scientific.
Okay, so the idea here is that we have it, this is not balanced. It should be heavy on the tail. So once we get it up above plate height, that it should hopefully naturally sit how we want. And as I lift to get that end up, the higher end, it doesn't pull the tail off. So that's what we're trying to play with here. We might have to adjust it a few times. That's about right.
This one's gonna cause some cussing. The toes are, I think, a little open. I'm just gonna be below it. You're good. I'm good. We got it.
I'll go underneath.
Uphill. Okay.
All right, folks. Hey, thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you on the next one. We'll be putting some more up here, hopefully a little more consistent for y'all, and we sure appreciate the support. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks from Tick Creek Ranch.